Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you how you can make hundreds of dollars per day using AI and Google Books. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down step by step how you can use this method to earn money online with Google Books. Step 1 in this method is to sign up for Google Books Partner. Google Books is a competitor to Amazon KDP. Amazon KDP is already well known and it's incredibly saturated because most people have tried to make books on that platform already. And Google Books is an up and coming competitor to Amazon KDP. So that's why it's less saturated and it's newer. So there's going to be less content on it. It's lesser well known, but it's connected to Google. So there's a far better chance that people are going to find your books on this platform compared to Amazon KDP. There's over 8.5 billion Google searches every day, which means that there's more than one search for every single person on Earth, and it's a market that you will be able to tap into with this method that I'm showing you today. So the first step is to sign up to Google Books, and we're going to do that by going to the Google search bar and just typing in Google Books Partner. So we're going to go to the top link here which says Google Books Partner Center. We're going to go ahead and click on that. And we can see here right away some more reasons to publish on Google. Google Books is on over 3 billion devices and is already available in 75 countries. So, like I said earlier, there's a lot of people that you're going to be able to reach by putting your books on Google Books. And then we're going to go ahead and sign up as a self-published author. You want to make sure that it's a self-published author because we are going to be publishing our own books for this method. And then you're going to have to set up a payment profile. Now, I'm not going to go into how to do this, but it's fairly simple. So once that payment profile is set up, we're going to move on to the next step. Step 3 is finding trending topics and preferably topics that are also evergreen. Evergreen means content that continues to be relevant long past its publication. Now, this is key for us because we want to have books that are going to be able to sell long term. So we want to find a topic that people are still going to be looking up in 6 months or a year, so that we can continue to receive sales long term. So in order to find trending topics, we're going to look on Google Trends. So I'm just going to type in Google Trends into the search bar so that we can see what is trending currently that we can make a topic about. So as you can see here, there's a lot of trending topics, but a lot of them are names of people and stuff like that that we can't really use for a book title. As you can see here, a lot of these topics like the Olympics are very popular right now. But I saw one that really stood out to me, and that is ChatGPT. It's pretty likely that ChatGPT is going to continue to get search results, and that way it's going to be an evergreen topic, because I don't see ChatGPT going away anytime soon. And as we can see here with the graph over the past 5 years, it's had consistent searches for the last 2 or 3 years, which is exactly what we're looking for here. You want to look for a topic that's been trending for years now, not just a couple months, not just like the last day. We want a topic that's going to be searched for a long time after we create this book. If you're having trouble, you can also try another alternative, which is Google News, and it has all these other topics and you can just kind of look through and it might help you find a trending topic. Now we're going to move on to step 4, which is creating our ebook that we're going to publish, and we're going to use ChatGPT to create this ebook for us. So we're going to head over to chatgpt.com. And if you're not already signed up, you can go ahead and sign up, and then it'll bring you to this page here. And we're going to want to go over to where it says GPTs. So there's a lot of GPTs made for creating ebooks specifically. So I'm just going to look up ebook GPT, and then I'm going to choose this first one right here called ebook creator. And it's specifically made to create the best ebooks possible for us. So now I'm going to give it our topic that I created here. I'm just going to give it a little prompt. That way it will spit out an ebook for us that we can use to put onto Google Books. So here's the ebook it gave us. It looks pretty good. If it stops generating midway through, you can just say continue the response, and then it will keep going until the end. And then it will generate a conclusion for us, which it has right here. So now we have our completely done ebook by ChatGPT. So we can scroll through this really quick. And if there's anything that you're not sure about, like mistakes, or you want some parts changed, you can just give it another prompt to recreate the ebook with parts of the book changed, which I'm not going to do because I've gone through the book and it actually looks pretty good to me. So the next step is going to be copying the entire book into a Google Docs. If you're on a PC, you could hit Control A, but what's going to happen is that it's only going to select the part that's actually showing on the screen. It's not going to select the entire book. So in order to get the entire book selected, I'm just going to click and drag all the way down so that we can get the entire book and we can copy it into Google Docs. So now that it's in Google Docs, we can go over the ebook again, just change up any errors if we'd like, just edit it, do anything you want with the book. And then once your book's ready, we're going to save it as a PDF. Make sure it's a PDF file because that's important for this method to work. Once you save it as a PDF file, we can move on to the next step. Step 5 is to go to a website called Sejda.com. Sejda.com is a PDF editor, and we're going to use it to add some edits into our book. So now we have to go to upload file and then upload the PDF. And as we can see, our entire book is on screen. Everything looks good. So we can scroll through the book a little bit. And what I noticed is that there's a lot of text and there's not really any images. So I think we should add some images to the book. In order to add some images into the book, we're just going to go back to ChatGPT. And then I'm going to give it a prompt to create us 2 images. But you can make it 3 or 1, just whatever amount you want. And it's going to take a minute to load, but once it's all loaded up, we can see here that it made some nice images for us that we can use in our book. So I'm going to head back to the PDF editor and we're going to insert a page into our book. Now you can insert these images anywhere if it makes sense to add a visual, but for now I'm just going to insert a page and then put our first image right here, and then we're going to take the second image as well and we'll put the second image in. So now we're going to create a disclaimer saying that this book was created by AI. So we're going to do that by heading back to ChatGPT once again. And I'm just going to type in a prompt here saying to create us a disclaimer that this book was made in part by AI. And if it does give you a huge paragraph like this, we're just going to change it and say to give us only a sentence because we don't want a huge paragraph at the end of our book. We want just a quick little disclaimer that we can put in the bottom of the book. I'm going to go back to the PDF editor. I'm going to scroll all the way to the very bottom and on the very last page just after the conclusion and just paste it in. And then I'm going to change the font to make it really tiny. That way we just have this tiny little disclaimer. We don't want anything too big. We just want a tiny disclaimer at the very end of the book. For step 6, we're going to use ChatGPT to come up with the cover for our book. And so the first thing we're going to do is go down to ChatGPT and just ask it to create us a cover photo for our book. And make sure to say that it's for Google Books. So that way it will give us the correct dimensions so that we can upload it to Google Books and it will actually work on the website. So it gave us this cool looking cover photo, but if you're not really happy with the one it gave you, you can just keep repeating it and asking it to give you new ones until you get one that really fits your book and that looks nice for your book. So for step 7, we're going to publish the book, and in Google actually shows you step by step how to do this. So all you need to do is make sure that you have what we have done previously saved. And then you're going to follow the step-by-step instructions right here on the website, which will show you exactly how to publish your book. But once you've done that, we're going to move on to step 8, which is the most important part in this whole video. And that's how we're going to get traffic to our book. So now we have a finished book available for purchase, but there's no traffic going to that book. So we need a way to get traffic so that people will actually go and purchase our book. And we're going to achieve this by using a website called SEOwriting.ai. And you can sign up right here. And then once you're signed up onto the website, we're going to go to one-click blog post. And then we're going to take the title of our book and we're going to use it as the main keyword for our blog. And then we're going to tell it right here on the right side to generate a title for us. That way we just have a pre-generated title for our blog that we're creating to get traffic towards our ebook. So down here, we're going to change the article size to extra small. Most of these things don't matter, but you want to make sure that the AI model is set to the latest ChatGPT 4.0 model, which is right here. We're going to use that one and make sure that you have it selected to whatever the newest ChatGPT version is that's available. And you can change the country depending on which country you're targeting, but for me, I'm just going to leave it as none. So there's some more settings that we can tweak down here. So I'm going to change the number of images to 2 because I feel like that's a good amount to put in your blog, but you can make it however many you want. And we're going to add 1 YouTube video because a YouTube video will just add a little bit more information into our article. So we can scroll down here and we want to make sure that we do connect this to the web. So switch that to yes. And then we can just leave all of this as is and make sure that the search source says real-time search. That's very important for this to work so that we can get the best results with our article. And now we're going to scroll all the way to the very top and then press run. And now it's going to create our article for us with that one click that we just did. The article is just being finished, and here's the final product that we got. It looks pretty nice. If we scroll down, we can see the images that we added and the videos that are all inside the article. Now we're going to go to a website called medium.com. And if you don't already have an account, you can sign up for one. And then go to the top right corner here where it says write. And we're just going to paste in our entire blog post so that we can post our blog onto Medium. So as you can see here, the entire blog is now on medium.com and it looks pretty nice, but now we need a way to get someone to go from our blog to the book that we created. So we're going to do that by going back to ChatGPT and asking it to create us a call to action. Now once it creates us a nice call to action, we can put it anywhere inside of this blog. If we price our book at $10, we could get $7 every single time someone buys this book. So all we would need is 1,500 sales a month to make over $10,000 a month, which is over 6 figures every single year. And that adds up to 50 sales every day. So once you put the call to actions in, you can start to get a lot of traffic to your ebook, and then you can earn money off the ebook that we have created.